Good afternoon, live leakers. You know, there's a lot of shouting, a lot of hollering, even by a politician down in Florida. He says Obama should be executed for war crimes. There are people all across this country who are saying he should be impeached or worse. And not just him, but a lot of those around him. In fact, everyone around him needs to be prosecuted for all kinds of reasons. People say, oh, it's never going to happen. Bush Jr., that's never going to happen. Never going to happen. Don't be so sure. Over in Egypt, the court has sentenced 528 Morsi supporters to death. 528. Don't think that it can't happen here in this country. I've been doing this blog now for over 4 years. I've noticed that many countries are going back and prosecuting ex-prime ministers, ex-presidents, ex-dictators. It is being done, and it's going to get done here. People think it's not going to happen, but it will. Then, oh, this is a good one. How many of you are aware that in Pennsylvania, 230 feet below the earth surface, you got 600 federal employees working, well, some are working, I guess, putting away and filing retired papers from other government workers. It's like a huge supermarket with caves going off in all directions. It's an old mine, abandoned mine. 600 government workers were paying for to file bullshit papers. When the crap hits the fan, stuff like this is not going to be forgotten. They will be prosecuted for that as well. Then you got our esteemed governor here in Colorado, who I was hoping to be able to run against, but my stuff has not come through, so I will not be running. Anyway, he's had some taps, beer taps, installed in his in the governor's mansion that other people have paid for, but also partly our money. So much stuff, so many people unemployed, and yet guys like Hickenlooper can spend our money and other people's money. They don't care. Doesn't matter to them. The Obamas, Barack Obama is the most traveled president we've ever had. Ever. Nobody has spent more money traveling than that piece of shit. And he's illegitimate. I've said it before and I'll say it again. He was not born in this country. There is evidence galore that shows he was born in Mombasa, Kenya. That when it's gone to court and proven, yeah, the shit is going to hit the fan. Now, I just didn't have something very nice to say about Bush, because I have no doubt that Bush Jr., if investigated, he would be found guilty of all kinds of things. But I'll say this for him. The country, he did not take the country down like what Clinton did. He did not take the country down the way Obama has taken it down. People were pissed off, including me, at some of his policies and some of the stuff that he did. But he did not, and he put us deep in debt. Lord knows Obama's doubled down on that one. But he did not destroy our morale. He kicked us in the teeth when the son of a bitch left by bailing out the banks. That he did. And I'll never forgive the son of a bitch for that. For that alone, he deserves life in prison. But I'll tell you one thing that he had right. It was the opening World Series. And about 12 years ago now. And he threw out the first pitch. the people are going crazy. And he actually threw a good pitch. We haven't had a good moment since Obama's been in office. I mean, we haven't known what a good moment is. We've always known one embarrassing moment after another after another. This first family has been a complete and total disaster, in part probably because they are illegitimate. They don't deserve to be there. Partly because never before has the elections been so rigged. And they're going to continue to get even more rigged. I don't care who gets in. It's going to become even more rigged. By the way, the Department of Homeland Security and FEMA are working together to try to stop people like me here on the internet. There's other groups, bigger groups than me, that they're trying to stop. Other people that are much bigger, like Alex Jones. They're trying to stop because we put out too much truth. They don't like it. This media, this government does not appreciate the truth unless they want us to know something, which seldom happens. Anyway, you guys have a good night, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.